Hi everyone, welcome to the Disability channel, Let's Chat, the Today Show. Now you might actually know me from Let's Chat. I'm your host, Cynthia Stone, and I am delighted to be joined here by Sean and Ted from the Zirger Academy. This is an amazing place. Everything happens here, and oh my gosh. So Sean, I'm delighted to have you here. What can you tell us about how you became the founder of such an exciting place?
One of three founders.
Yep.
It started out with us wanting to share space because Toronto's very expensive, and so we decided to do that. And it was 3 different martial arts schools, and over the last 17 years, we became more of a family. So it's we still pursue our arts very, very hard, and we've incorporated a circus school as well, and there's now a dozen different training opportunities happening in the same spot. So, yeah,
one-stop shop, amazing. Now Ted, how do you find it here?
How did I find it here?
Yeah, what do you think of being here?
I was in a cab.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. First of all, when I first came here, it was about intuition.
Intuition.
Yeah, when I first came here, I think, I could see I first set foot in here, I could see the window, I could see the ladder, I could see the circus space. My intuition is that there's a lot of neat stuff I could do here.
Yeah.
So, I think I started training with Sean, and I think I was blown away by some of the routine that he introduced me to, and it was as a thrilling sequence where he could study martial arts on a weekly basis.
That's awesome. Well, I'd love to capture you in the flow and seeing some of what you do here.
That can be arranged.
Okay, awesome. All right, stay tuned for that because I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. All right, so Sean, how did you get involved in the martial arts field?
I was 10 years old, and a friend of mine was like, hey, we were both really into martial arts. We'd play ninja, as it got dark, we would sneak around. And but one day he looked over a fence and he saw a bunch of people training in the backyard of a veterinarian office in Oakville. And so I started with a man named Joe Lorai, who taught Hungar style Kung Fu at that time. And and that was just the beginning of my journey. It was some very, very real martial arts there, and then I bounced around for about 11 years doing various martial arts and getting various degrees of accomplishment within them. And then I came to Toronto and I discovered Jeet Kune Do and the Jeet Kune Do family. And I've been looking at multiple martial arts in that framework ever since.
Absolutely. It sounds liberating and that it really contributed a great deal.
Absolutely. I was a massage therapist since I was 20. And so these two practices side by side is very liberating because self-employed, set my own time, set my own schedule, but healing and combative arts are they've always been tied, along with dance. Actually, those 3 things are always tied together in the traditional tribal informational context. And it's so those 3 things are always there. So they've been part of my life, part of my practice, and kept me kind of free and separate from mundane existence, which I've sometimes had to engage in just to make money, but sometimes now I'm able to do this full time.
Amazing. Free to do it full time. Now, how often do you come here, Ted?
Every week.
Every week?
Yeah, it's like a second home.
Wow.
I'd sleep on the couch if I had the chance. It's really good. I feel like we do some really neat stuff every day. It's there's JKD, and it's a very thrilling sequence often. There's lots of kicking involved, and so we're kicking it's Padril's Pro Trainers, where we use these steel mittens that we use for protection against our hands. So as they say, kick this, so I kick it as high as you can, and so I went at it. I was able to put a test of agility and stamina, and it's just a phase where you have to make sure I can kick high enough to reach the garage door opener. people always tell me I had nice legs, except for high school. But I still there's still lots of people who thought I had strong legs. So I knew that I could do some kicking in here in a vigorous way.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, you get a kick out of it, literally. How long have you been coming here?
I think it's been 4 years now.
4 years.
Almost 5 years.
Incredible. And it sounds like it's very good for self-esteem, for morale. You're able to, like, you know, push new limits.
Failed to see.
It sounds confusing, but it is what you do.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it. Thanks,